Because the Jews are getting ready to get the Ten Commandments or the Esra Dibrot. And by the way, you should know that when you refer to the Ten Commandments in Latin, you use the word Decalogue, which means the Ten Statements. And in Hebrew, it is the Ten Statements. But as the Jews are getting ready for this, God tells Moshe to tell the people, have them wash their clothes. Like, hello? Wash their clothes? They have to prepare themselves. And they have to do a whole bunch of stuff to prepare themselves for this momentous event. This is the Torah's way of saying that, yes, what you wear matters. Now, obviously, at this point in our history, we only had one set of clothes. We didn't have a wardrobe like we do today. But it's telling that even what you have to be presentable. And it's a very important issue of how you present yourself to the world. If you go for a job interview, you're not going to go in a t-shirt and shorts. This is a job interview. You want to get the job. You go there dressed like a schlub, the person interviewing you is going to say, okay, this person doesn't care, so I won't hire them. You might be the greatest person in that field, but you're already putting off your potential employer. Now we're going to the greatest interview in the history of the world. We're going to be speaking to God. God says, you want to speak to me, get dressed appropriately. And it also, just to point out that one of the things that in Israel they discovered during the Intifada, a very interesting detail. Soldiers who were dressed slovenly were more likely to be attacked by terrorists than those who were dressed appropriately. If you basically wore your uniform correctly, the enemy didn't want to attack you. They assumed that you took your job seriously as being a soldier. But the same thing is with everything else. If John over here has to do some medical procedure, he's going to be in doctor's clothing. He's not going to be coming in, dressed like this to do the chances of John doing a procedure, I know, are not that great, being the type of doctor he is. But but the thing is that you want your doctor to be dressed like a doctor. The same thing is like when we come to shul, you should dress appropriate. You have to know before whom you are standing. And therefore, you should be careful about your clothing. And that's why before getting the Esra Dibrot, God was saying, get dressed appropriately. Something to think about. Kaddish Rabbanan.